Our guest today is my namesake, Benjamin Azamati. He's a 100-meter record holder for Ghana and indeed was part of Ghana's relay team that just qualified for the Olympic Games to be held in Paris this year. So let's get to speak to Azamati, who is on with us. Azamati, welcome on to the show. And how you guys doing? The whole team, how you guys doing after what happened last 2 nights ago?
We're doing well. I think everybody's home now. We've heard from everybody, and I believe we are all doing well.
So you're back in the States, right?
Yes, I'm back in the States.
Great. How does it feel as a team to have made history by qualifying Ghana for the upcoming Olympic Games in Paris?
It's a relief. I mean, we're not looking to having to qualify through ranking or having to look for meets elsewhere to run and qualify us, but to be able to do it in world relays, which automatically qualifies us, I think is such a relief, and it takes a little bit of you know, burden off as we also have to focus on our individual events and try to qualify for the Olympics as well.
Let me ask you about the actual race itself. Now, for the first time in so many years, you moved from the second leg to the third leg of Ghana's team. Now, how did it all pan out? How was that all planned? The arrangement to have Fuseni start, both you second and yourself there with JP finishing. How did it all come up and how did it eventually all sit well with all of you?
So we had to find legs that people were comfortable with. Isaac tend to not really know how to run the bend, and so we had to put him at a place where he's going to feel comfortable and where we can really make use of him as he's in really top form this season. So we decided to put him on a backstretch, and though it's been a while since I ran the bend, I think I have the needed experience to be able to go on the third leg, and so I was put on the third leg, and I'm happy I was able to play a part in our qualification to the Olympics.
Before we leave the relay and focus on the individual events you have to try and qualify for the Olympics individually for the individual races. Now, Saturday there was a mishap, baton drop. Sunday you managed to get it done. Psychologically, how did you guys retune yourself to ensure it was that smooth on the second day of the events out there in Bahamas?
Yeah, baton dropping is a part of relay. It happens. As to how it dropped, we both couldn't figure it out. We both don't know. I think it was mysterious to both of us. But I spoke to him. JP also spoke to him and asked him to forget about everything. It's normal. It happens. Baton drops each and every time. It's a part of it. It's a part of the technicalities, and so we just had to regroup, refocus on the next day because we had the Olympic qualification at the back of our heads. I didn't think it affected us psychologically or anything. We know what we were there for. We know what we had come there to do. So it was just about having to regroup ourselves and going on the next day and then trying to qualify, which we did, and we're happy about.
My namesake, I nearly said JP. Ben, my namesake. Now, I'm sure on Saturday after the baton drop, before the second race, I'm sure you saw what was happening on social media with loads of Ghanaians, whether lovers of athletics or not. All manner of things were said. Did any of you guys see any of that? And how did you react to all that we saw on social media after the baton dropped on the first day?
I'm the one who saw most of it because most of it were, about my name or they were talking about me and all that. And I dropped it. It was my fault and everything. I just read it out to the guys. I mean, especially the new guys, that this is what will happen and this is what they have to prepare for because it's a part of the sport. You have people talking and bashing you and all that. And then I just spoke to whatever everybody was saying, whether it was insults, whether it was good thing. I just told them, I read it out to them, and then we were all laughing and everything. But after we told them to, refocus and let's go back there and then just do what we came here to do, and that's to qualify.
Okay, but does it in any way affect you, or you've grown past that, like you're saying?
Nah, it never affected me. Nah, I'm way too past that for anything anybody says on internet to get to me. Nah, it doesn't.
Right.
Now let's focus, like we said, on the individuals.
Yeah.
Now there's yourself, there's Joe Paul, there's Botio, who
Botio.
is a new kid on the block, there's Husseini, and a few others who are carrying the states in colleges, who are all doing well as Ghanaians. Now, realistically, do we have as a nation a chance of getting a number of you guys qualifying for the Olympic Games?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we are in May now, and we have, I think, a month again to try and qualify individually. And also for the guys in college, they have about two meets to try and qualify. But as for me and JP, we have a couple of meets till now to June to try and also qualify. So I think it's not far fetched. I think we can do it. And now that the relay is we are able to qualify for the relay, I think it's time to focus on ourselves and try to qualify, which I think we will.
And what the qualifying mark, for instance, for 100 meters that
meters.
you need to make to ensure you can qualify for the Olympic Games? What's the qualifying
The
mark?
100 meters is 10 flat, and the 200 meters is 20.16.
And it's realistically within range for yourself and your other colleagues to make it for the Olympic Games.
Yes, absolutely. It's within range, and we can do it.